Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent, your narrator for tonight. It's a pleasure to have you join us in this tranquil corner of storytelling. Here, we weave tales that transport your spirit to places of gentle wonder and solace, soothing the mind and easing you into restful slumber. Tonight, we embark on a whimsical journey through a tale titled A Day in the Life of a Forest Compass. Imagine a day where each moment inches forward under the benevolent gaze of timekeepers of the forest. The moss-covered stones, the tender leaves whispering secrets, and a curious little compass guiding their dance. Together, we will become part of nature's quiet symphony, a delightful blend of woodsy aromas and verdant serenity. Before we delve into this enchanting story, I wish to pose a question that might inspire introspection, or perhaps a cozy chat with fellow listeners. The question for our community is, when you find yourself in nature, what sense awakens most vividly for you? Is it the rustling of leaves, the call of distant birds, or perhaps the cool earth beneath your feet? Share your thoughts with us and let us relish together in the beauty of these shared experiences. If you find solace in these stories and wish to continue exploring more dreamy realms with us, consider subscribing. By doing so, you'll never miss an opportunity to unwind at the end of your day with a fresh tale of tranquility and imagination. Now let us center ourselves with a brief moment of relaxation. Wherever you may be, allow your body to find comfort. Close your eyes gently and take a deep, slow breath in through your nose, feeling your chest rise and fill. Hold it there for just a moment, then release it smoothly through your mouth, letting tension drift away with each breath. Do this once more, breathing in the stillness of the night and breathing out any restlessness clinging to your mind. As you settle into this serene rhythm, picture the entrance to a lush forest, the air still and expectant. Visualize a path woven with emerald threads under a canopy of whispering branches. It is here that our story begins, a tender invitation to lose ourselves in the wonders of the woodland guide. Now let's take those first quiet steps together and allow the story to unfold beneath the ancient boughs. The forest awakens, slow and breathless, wrapped in a silken cloak of fog that drifts like whispered secrets across ancient branches. Shadows still cling to the twisted roots, their quiet vigil broken only by the gentle stirrings of awakening life. Somewhere deep within this silent cathedral, a small, unassuming object begins its day. The forest compass, nestled amidst moss and fallen leaves, undisturbed in the cool shadows. The compass's needle, finely balanced and subtly shimmering, is swayed only slightly by the slightest currents of air. Its polished surface, dark with age and stories long gone, captures faint reflections of the waking light filtering through treetops. From above, the sky offers a faint glow, impressions of dawn softly brightening the canopy, where dew still clings to spiderwebs like tiny diamonds. The forest, vast and resplendent, holds many dreams enclosed within its silent stretches. The compass, silent as well, knows its role is humble yet vital. It lies motionless, save for a gentle, imperceptible sway, as if breathing alongside the land it silently guides. Early rays of sunlight reach downward, touching the tips of ferns and the crowns of ancient oaks, each leaf shimmering with a quiet expectancy. A delicate breeze stirs the air, carrying a faint melody, soft bird calls, distant and tentative, like ghostly lullabies. Somewhere nearby, a wood thrush begins its song, weaving through the trees with a voice that is both tender and knowing. The compass feels this harmony, a subtle pulse beneath its polished surface. It's as if the morning itself whispers a calming promise that no matter how shadowed the night, serenity always returns. Time seems suspended here, in the gentle embrace of the forest's awakening. Everything is slow, deliberate. The moss beneath the compass feels cool and slightly damp, a nourishing cradle for this quiet sentinel. It waits patiently, though it knows the sun will soon ascend higher, nudging the fog hour with golden fingers. For now, it listens to the faint susurrus of leaves, the distant rustle of unseen creatures, the growing warmth that starts to blossom through the canopy. The forest's ancient heartbeat lingers, invisible yet palpable. Somewhere within the tangled depths, life stirs with a slow, assured rhythm, old as the earth itself, whispering stories of resilience and quiet wonder. In this tranquil moment, the compass aligns quietly with the world, ever attuned to the subtle currents of change. Its purpose simple yet profound: to hold steady amid the shifting whispers of the forest's dawn. And so, as the earliest sunlight kisses the horizon, the forest compass remains still, a silent guardian basking in the fragile beauty of morning's delicate awakening. Its needle points unwavering, nor to the north nor to the south, but to the unseen, eternal truth that guides all beneath this ancient sky. As the sun rises higher, gold spilling through the leafy lattice above, the forest begins to stir more purposefully. The fog thins, curling away like spun silk, revealing the textured tapestry of bark and fern. Shadows retreat, replaced slowly by a tapestry of light that dances and flickers, playing hide and seek with the shade. The compass, nestled in its mossy cushion, feels a slight shift, almost a breath of awakening. Its needle, a slender sliver of midnight against the faint glow of pre-dawn, quivers softly. A gentle hum seems to resonate from somewhere deep within the woods, quiet yet insistent. A memory of stories held in the roots of trees and the whispering leaves. Little creatures emerge from their concealments. A tiny mouse scurries past, ears twitching at every rustle. A squirrel pauses on a branch, eyes gleaming with curious intent. Above, a hawk soars, its wings casting one long shadow before vanishing into the shimmer of light. These small movements, familiar and soothing, compose the silent symphony of awakening. The compass's needle begins to find its imperceptible sway, responding to the subtle shifts in the magnetic whisperings of the earth. It's a dance as old as time, tracking invisible flows that guide the forest's inhabitants and silent guardians alike. The needle aligns itself not with the cardinal directions alone, but with an ancient rhythm woven deep into the soil and sky. Near the compass, dew continues to weep softly from delicate spiderwebs, each droplet refracting fragments of the burgeoning day. The fragrance of green leaves mingles with the crisp scent of morning air, a reminder that life renews itself with each dawn, fragile yet resilient. Perhaps the forest, in its wisdom, knows this truth better than anything, that beginnings are gentle, often unseen, and forever reborn. A gentle breeze stirs once more, carrying whispers of something unseen. an old song that hums through the hollows and over the knotted roots. It invites the forest to remember its quiet strength, to accept each small miracle of waking light. The compass, rooted in its timeless vigil, feels the pulse of this ancient symphony and waits, an unwavering witness to the slow unfolding of the day. In these moments of tender awakening, the world feels softened, cloaked in a gentle secrecy. The forest's breath is deep and slow, and the compass listens, ever patient, knowing that the story of today is just beginning. A story written in whispers and shadows, guided by unseen hands that stretch beyond the horizon. Beneath the expanding light, the canopy shimmers with the promise of the day. Leaves ripple like silent waves in a vast, living ocean, each one a whisper of stories etched in time. The forest, ancient yet perpetually renewed, holds its breath in reverence as the new sun rises higher, spilling warmth across the shaded ground. The compass, resting in its mossy bed, seems to breathe more fully now, caught in the delicate dance of morning's beckoning. Its needle, subtle in movement, begins to incline gently, attuned to the slow whisperings of magnetic memory, reminding it of countless days, endless nights, and the silent prayers woven into the soil. These stories, carried quietly across centuries, guide its hand with patience and quiet authority. Within the web of roots beneath the earth, unseen currents stir, a gentle, persistent flow of energy that ties everything together. From the smallest fungi to towering trees, a network of life pulses steadily, bound by secrets too old for words. The moss cushions the compass warmly, a soft altar of permanence in a world that seems to shimmer between shadow and light. Something about the morning feels imbued with deeper calm, an echo of starlit memories that linger in the gentle sway of the trees and the cool breath of the wind. The distant horizon hints at the infinite, a space where darkness once danced in constellations, now softly dissolving into daylight. The forest keeps its ancient peace, knowing that change is constant yet timeless. As the sun climbs higher, the air hums with a quiet anticipation. The subtle scent of damp earth mingles with the sweet aroma of blooming wildflowers, a fragrant reminder that life persists in cycles of renewal. Every leaf, every fragile web shouts softly of resilience, of growth and surrender, of silent promises kept in the depths of the woods. The compass's needle now aligns with a calm certainty, pointing not merely north, but to the heart of this enduring rhythm. It is a sentinel not of direction alone, but of memory, remembering stars and shadows, night and dawn, whispers of the world's oldest stories. In this sacred moment, the day feels untouched by hurried footsteps or hurried thoughts. It dwells in gentle remembrance, in the stillness that cradles the soul. In the quiet aftermath of the night's fading glow, the forest sings softly to itself, a lullaby woven from light and shadow, from memory and hope. Beneath it all, the compass remains steady, attuned to the silent song that guides all things back to peace. For just as dawn transforms darkness into light, the true way forward is found in the sacred, unspoken stillness that lives at the core of every waking day. The sun climbs higher still, spilling broad strokes of gold and amber across the canopy's patchwork. Light makes its way through the trembling leaves, casting dappled patterns onto the forest floor. Shadows retreat, replaced by the vibrant life that now stirs with purpose and patience. Beneath this gentle glow, the forest awakens in earnest, inviting explorers and wanderers alike. Small creatures, curious and endless in their quiet determination. As they begin their journeys anew, the forest path, barely a whisper between the ancient trees, beckons softly. Its winding course is lined with humble stones, worn smooth by time, each one an unspoken marker of countless footsteps. Along its course, tiny wildflowers peek shyly through the leaf litter, violets, gentians, and delicate white blossoms, each shade a testament to the quiet resilience of growth. As if sensing a guiding hand, the forest compass remains nestled among the roots, its needle ever sensitive, ever responsive to the subtle pull of secrets in the soil. A small fox, its coat a fiery splash of rust and cream, begins to move with languid grace, its paws mute against the moss. It listens intently, ears pricking at the faintest whispers of movement. Nearby, a group of wood mice scurry and dart, their tiny paws sending ripples through the carpet of fallen leaves. Their eyes gleam with curiosity and innocence, a silent testament to the countless stories unfolding beneath the canopy. The air is infused with a gentle, wordless song, a melody of life that flutters on the breeze, carried by a chorus of unseen voices. From a high branch, a woodpecker taps softly, rhythmically, echoing the heartbeat of the forest itself. Every sound, every movement, feels like a sacred pacekeeper of this ancient world, patient, measured, wise. There is no rush here, only the slow unfolding of hours, each one a gift, each moment held in the quiet embrace of eternity. At the edge of a bubbling creek, sunbeams dance upon the rippling water, illuminating tiny, shimmering aquatic insects. The stream's gentle babble is a soothing lullaby that complements the forest's calm rhythm. Small pebbles adorn its bed, smooth from ages of swirling currents, serving as silent witnesses to time's gentle passage. Here, the forest's quiet song finds tangible expression, its gentle persistence whispering of endless cycles, of harmony without haste. In this tranquil place, the compass's needle is an anchor, pointing steadily as life flows in myriad directions, yet always circling back to that quiet center of being. It is not merely a tool for navigation, but a reminder of the sacred balance that sustains the woods. Men and animals, rooted in their place, move through their stories with patience and grace, guided by unseen currents that whisper from deep within the earth and sky. Every seed planted, every leaf unfurled, echoes the truth that beginning anew is both simple and profound. With each gentle step, the forest invites the soul to slow, to listen, to remember. Here, the journey becomes a meditation, a harmony between movement and stillness, a dance of trust in the endless promise of sunrise. As the day unfurls its tender radiance, the heart feels lighter, carried onward by the whispering breath of ancient woods and the steady, unwavering point of the compass. The world quietly sings to those willing to listen. Beneath the thick canopy that filters sunlight into a soft emerald glow, new secrets lie hidden. Every crack and crevice, every shadow cast by the towering trees holds a story waiting to be uncovered. quiet, persistent, woven into the fabric of the forest's endless tale. The small compass, nestled into a bed of moss and fallen leaves, remains watchful, its needle subtly responsive to the faint currents of discovery that ripple through the woodland. A gentle wind stirs the air, carrying the fragrance of damp earth and the faint scent of wild mint. It tousles the ferns and stirs loose tendrils of mist that cling to the ground like whispered promises. In this delicate dance of air and shadow, a sense of wonder quietly takes root. The forest, ancient and teeming with life, invites subtle exploration, an unspoken call to listen beyond the noise of the world. Near a hollow log, a tiny salamander slides into a pool of water, its smooth, dark body reflecting patches of sky and leaf. It is a creature of quiet patience, a guardian of the hidden waters. Every small movement whispers of resilience, of life thriving in secret corners, beneath the brambles and roots that tether the woods to their enduring silence. Nearby, a colony of ants moves with unwavering purpose, their tiny bodies carrying stories of cooperation and community. The forest's undergrowth is a tapestry of textures: soft moss, prickly brambles, delicate fungi that resemble tiny umbrellas. The air is filled with the crisp aroma of decay and new growth intertwined, a reminder that every ending seeds a beginning. Among these layers of life, the compass's needle listens intently, attuned to the faint magnetic whispers that draw it deeper into the heart of quiet revelation. Further along, a fallen branch reveals a clutch of tiny eggs, guarded by a mother spider spun into a delicate web. The cocoon of silken threads glistens in the dappled light, a fragile testament to nurture and protection. The forest whispers of patience, of waiting for the right moment, of trusting the unseen rhythms that guide all living things. Beneath the green veil, mysteries unfold slowly, gently, like petals opening at dawn. The scent of sweetgrass drifts lazily across the woodland floor, mingling with the earthy richness of decomposing leaves and fresh shoots. This layered aroma enroots the heart in the present moment, reminding it of the interconnectedness of all these small wonders. The steady hum of life persists here, an ancient song of perseverance and hope, carried on the wings of time itself. The compass senses these subtleties, the gentle pull of unseen forces guiding it along paths unmarked on any map. Its needle, a quiet witness to this hidden ballet, slowly turns in harmony with the forest's ancient rhythm. Every discovery, no matter how small, deepens the sense of trust. Trust that beneath the green, beneath the surface, the deepest truths are quietly waiting. In this slow, sacred dance of shadow and light, the forest reveals its many secrets, each one a whisper of eternity wrapped in fleeting moment. The compass remains steady, an unspoken prayer for understanding, a reminder that sometimes the greatest journeys lie within the silent depths of discovery. Here, in the heart of the woods, life's quiet miracle continues, forever unfolding, ever eternal. As the sun reaches its zenith, casting a wide golden glow over the canopy, a hush settles over the forest. Time seems to withdraw into itself, folding into a space of profound calm. The wind's song softens, and even the bustling sounds of small animals fade into a gentle, meditative silence. The forest holds its breath, immersed in a sanctity born of stillness. At the core of this tranquility stands the small compass, nestled within a tangle of roots and leaves that form a natural altar. Its needle, nearly motionless now, seems to resonate with the deep quiet of the woods, a subtle, unshakable truth that anchors all movement. Here, amidst the ancient stones and silent trees, the essence of calm is palpable, a reminder that some moments are meant to be held, savored in the sanctuary of stillness. The air hums with a gentle energy, more felt than seen, a palpable connection that stretches beyond the earthly realm. It is the whisper of the earth's deepest wisdom, echoing softly in the spaces between the breath and the heartbeat. The forest's song, once lively and vibrant, now dwells in the muted tones of reverence, tuned into the sacred lullaby of creation. Above, the leaves form an intricate mosaic, a living tapestry that filters the sunlight into patches of luminous serenity. Each leaf shimmers with quiet gratitude, as if grateful for this moment of repose. The ancient trees, stalwart and wise, stand rooted in eternity, their branches stretching toward the sky as if in silent prayer. Shadows dance gently across the forest floor, a delicate ballet of light and dark, a reminder of the constant balance held within this sacred space. The ground beneath seems to breathe with the slow, deliberate cadence of the earth's own heart. Moss and lichen carpet the rocks, their textures inviting touch, their colors whispering tales of patience and resilience. The scent of damp soil mingles with the faint aroma of blooming flowers, an aroma so subtle it almost feels like a secret shared between the woods and those who pause within them. The small creatures that inhabit this sacred silence seem to hive around the stillness itself, an unspoken acknowledgement that sometimes the bravest act is to simply wait, to listen, to open one's heart in quiet reverence. The forest's timeless wisdom is not in haste, but in patience, in the gentle unfolding of every moment, each one a sacred layer of peace. The compass, attuned to this sacred silence, points unwaveringly toward its true north, guided not by restless desire, but by the steady pulse of stillness that echoes in every leaf and shadow. It is a silent witness to the profound truth that within calm, the deepest strength lies. As midday shadows lengthen and the world keeps its sacred breath, the forest offers a gentle assurance that in stillness one finds the true essence of everything, an infinite, unshakable peace. And so, the day lulls itself into quiet, as the forest, in its ancient patience, continues to hold the silent mysteries of eternity. The compass rests, perfectly aligned, a symbol of trust in the quiet always present, waiting patiently beneath the vast, endless sky. As the afternoon ages into evening, a slow shift begins within the forest, a gentle unfolding of shadows cast by the setting sun. The light, once broad and bold, now filters through the canopy in softer, more delicate strokes, painting the woods in hues of amber, mauve, and burnished gold. Every leaf, every branch, seems to glow with a quiet reverence, holding on to the warmth of the day even as its glow begins to fade. The mossy ground beneath the compass remains cool, textured with the stories of sunlight and shadow. It is a silent witness to the transformation, the subtle dance of time dressed in a velvet shroud of twilight. The forest creatures, attuned to this change, slow their movements, savoring these final moments of daylight. A family of deer emerges cautiously from the thicket, their gentle eyes reflecting the fading light, aware of the sacred hush that now lingers. Higher in the branches, a family of owls awakens from their rest, their keen eyes scanning the dusk for signs of life. Their feathers softly ruffle in the cooling breeze, a silent song of awakening, prepared for the night's gentle mysteries. From afar, the distant calls of night birds begin to whisper, blending seamlessly into the tapestry of dusk. The forest's ancient heartbeat deepens in rhythm with the lengthening shadows. Its pulse, steady and slow, whispers of secrets kept safe in the folds of time. The air is imbued with a faint, cool aroma, an intoxicating blend of damp wood, lingering sunlight, and the promise of night's gentle embrace. Each breath feels more spacious, more expansive, a reminder of the vast universe contained within this quiet sanctuary. Within this twilight, the compass's needle holds steady, unwavering. It responds subtly to the magnetic whispers of the earth, guided not just by directions, but by the deeper currents that flow beneath the surface of the world. The fading glow of day seems to settle into a sacred pause. Here, in this sacred liminal space, everything feels connected in a vast, venerable web of life. The rhythm of light and dark, of expansion and retreat. In these contemplative moments, there is a sense that the forest itself is leaning into its own mysteries, opening its heart to the approaching night. Every shadow, every gentle rustling, every soft call from the hidden depths reminds us that we too are part of this eternal cycle, momentary travelers in the dance of darkness and light. The tranquil assurance is that night is not an ending, but a sacred passage, a quiet continuation of a story that never truly ceases. The air becomes cooler still, and the world whispers lullabies spun from starlight and shadow, echoes of the universe's oldest song. The compass, a steadfast witness, bears silent witness to this profound truth, an anchor in the shifting tides of time and tide. As dusk deepens into night, the woods embrace their sacred stillness, knowing that in every ending is the seed of rebirth, and in every shadow the promise of light. The darkening sky unveils a tapestry studded with stars, silent sentinels watching over the forest's quiet, sacred slumber. The moon, pale and luminous, casts a gentle glow over the woodland, transforming the familiar into a world of shadows painted with whispers. The trees stand tall, their silhouettes etched sharp against the luminous backdrop. Yet beneath their stark outlines, a profound serenity dwells. At ground level, the moss and fallen leaves are now shrouded in a soft, velvety darkness. Silent creatures move with a measured grace. An owl glides soundlessly among the branches, its eyes shining with ancient knowledge. A cicada begins its slow serenade, a low, steady hum that resonates with the rhythm of the night. Every sound becomes sacred, every breath a gentle prayer whispered by the sleeping woods. The forest's heart, its quiet soul, deepens in the sanctuary of night. The faint scent of earth and blooming night flowers drifts through the air, a fragrant reminder that life persists in the hidden spaces, thriving beyond sight or sound. Everything feels enfolded in a gentle embrace, as if time itself slows to honor the sacred transition from day to night. The compass, softly illuminated by moonlight, remains still yet alive, its needle oscillating gently, drawn by the magnetic currents of the unseen world. In this sacred dark, it is a steady guide, a symbol of trust amid the vast mystery of the night. The woods whisper softly to themselves, filled with stories of stars and shadows, of constellations and unseen paths. Near a quiet pond, the reflective surface mirrors the starry canopy, shimmering like liquid silver. The water's stillness invites quiet contemplation, a mirror to the soul, revealing mysteries that words cannot reach. A solitary firefly flickers briefly, a tiny lamp amidst the gloom, its delicate pulse a testament to hope eternal. In the stillness, it feels as if the forest itself is holding its breath in reverent anticipation. This sacred silence amplifies the profound truth embedded deep within the woods, that darkness is simply another form of light, another chapter in the endless story. The night teaches patience, humility, persistence, values rooted deep in the ancient wisdom of these venerable trees. Rest here, in this tranquil darkness, and know that the universe is listening, embracing, ever watchful. The stars overhead offer a gentle reassurance that no matter how deep the night, dawn will always follow, guided by the same unerring compass of existence. The woods cradle their secrets, and within the quiet darkness, everything is perfectly aligned in a sacred harmony that defies time. In the early hours before dawn, a hush envelops the sleeping forest, a luminous silence pregnant with potential. The first faint blush of light begins to touch the horizon, blending into the darkened sky, softening the shadows into shades of ash, lavender, and pale apricot. The world holds its breath, waiting patiently for the new day to unfold. Within this quiet, the compass remains nestled among roots and leaves, its needle pointing unerringly towards the rising light. The magnetic currents, sensitive as ever, whisper secrets of beginnings, reminding us that even in moments of deepest darkness, hope stirs softly beneath the surface. The stillness grows more profound, inviting the soul to lean into the gentle promise of renewal. The air is thick with anticipation, a gentle warmth awakening from the earth's deep recesses. Every blade of grass and every folded petal knows this sacred truth, that light returned to the world is always a gift, a reminder that every night yields to dawn in perfect harmony. The woods breathe slowly, deeply, as if savoring the silence before the surge of life. Far off, a chorus of waking birds begins, a delicate trill, a whispered call, imparting a melody of promise. The first rays of the sun inch upward, staining the clouds with strokes of pink and gold. The forest takes on a shimmering, ethereal glow, as if cloaked in the most tender of dreams. Shadows retreat further, revealing glimpses of the path ahead, bathed in the soft glow of new beginnings. The scent now shifts from darkness to dew and renewed life, the fresh aroma of damp earth mingled with blooming blossoms awakening from slumber. Everything is bathed in a gentle caress of light, a sacred moment of convergence where past and future meet in perfect quiet. In this sacred space, the compass's needle aligns with the rising sun, an unspoken symbol of trust in the eternal cycle. It is a quiet affirmation, an acknowledgement that all journeys are guided by unseen currents, gentle yet unyielding. Here, in the tender blush of dawn, time folds into itself, and the soul finds slumbering strength in the promise of awakening. The woods breathe deeply, inhales filled with the newness of life, exhaled in a gentle sigh that stirs the leaves. Every moment is woven into the greater story of renewal, the eternal dance of darkness giving way to light. Rest now and drift softly into the cradle of dawn, where hope whispers eternal in the quiet moments before the day begins. The sun has fully risen now, bathing the forest in its warm embrace. Light dances freely through the branches, casting shimmering patterns that flicker in harmony with the gentle flow of life. The woods, timeless and wise, stand still in this moment of perfect peace, a sanctuary of endless renewal. The small compass, finally still in its resting place, reflects the warmth of the morning in a soft, faint glow. Its needle, unwavering yet at peace, points faithfully toward the true north, toward the heart of harmony that underpins all of creation. In this tranquil silence, the world seems to breathe in a deep, contented sigh. Every leaf, every blade of grass feels the gentle pulse of quiet strength, an eternal reminder that even amid chaos, serenity persists. The forest, in all its quiet splendor, whispers softly to the soul, "This is the way of things. Trust in the steady flow, surrender to the gentle rhythm, allow the heart to soften into peace." The chorus of life begins anew. Birds sing softly, insects hum their lullabies, and the wind whispers a song of gentle continuity. The air, fragrant and fresh, invites a deep breath, a taste of the vast, mysterious calm that resides within the core of the universe. It is an invitation, an opening into restful, sacred sleep, seamlessly unfolding into night's silent arms once more. As the day fades into evening's tender hues, the forest gently hums its lullaby, a melody woven from shadow and light. The ancient trees sway slowly, their dark silhouettes etched against a sky fading into twilight. The compass remains still, a quiet guardian of the sacred path. Its unwavering needle whispers lost secrets of stars, of time, of eternal peace, guiding every heart towards serenity. Let your breath slow, your mind drift in the gentle current of the wood's timeless song. Rest now, in the knowledge that peace resides within the silent depths, waiting patiently to cradle you in its eternal embrace, just as the forest, wise and eternal, always does. Sleep softly, knowing you belong to this sacred, infinite rhythm, where every ending tenderly becomes a new beginning.